everybody. How are we doing today? So I was watching some YouTube videos after I got off work, and there was a lady that was making things with patterned paper, and she made some really cool things. So I'm going to try them. I only tried one of them so far. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Shawnee. And so she made a card and an envelope to match. Look at how cool this is. Look. So then all you do is put your little labels on it and your stamp, and off it goes, boop, in the mail. And look at how pretty it is. Now you could stamp on here if you want. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a card and an envelope to match. I'm not gonna make this one because it's already done. I already used this paper once, so I'm gonna use this paper. I think it's gonna be awesome. I don't know. If it's not, I'm sure you'll tell me. But that's the one we're gonna use. This one. We're gonna do the same kind of design, but never mind the fact that it has starfish on the back. It'll be okay. The dragonflies and the starfish, they get along. It's fine. Yeah, so this is what we're gonna do today. And so let's get started. I'll show you how to do this. We are going to take this piece of paper. It is 12 by 12 right now. And for the card, I got all my stamps in the way. So we'll start with the card first. And so for the card, we're going to cut Haley Kaiser's card class. We're going to cut a piece that's 4 inches. So we're just going to swipe that off at 4 inches and be done with that. And then when our envelope needs to be 6.5. So this is 8. And because I'm lazy and I don't even want to flip this up, I'm going to cut 1.5 inches. I can do math. So I'm going to cut 1.5 inches off of here. And then I'll be left with 6.5. Yeah. So this is extra. We don't even use a whole sheet of DSP. Okay. So there's that. Now on this one, we're also going to cut off 1 inch. Because I don't need a 6-inch card when I fold it in half. So I do have 2 extra pieces of DSP. This is what's left over. Okay. So I'm going to get my scoreboard here, and I'm going to score this one at 5.5. We just cut the inch off. See, it's 11 now. So we're going to score this one at 5.5. Okay. And that's for our card. That's our card front. Then this one right here, we are going to score at 4. Let's see which way I want it to fold. I guess it really doesn't matter. I'm going to score it at 4. And I'm going to score it at 8 3/4 in order to make my envelope. Okay? So, on the shorter side, not the 4-inch side, this is the 4-inch side. See, this will fold up, and then this will fold down. It's the front of our envelope. So then on this side, I'm going to round the corners. So I'll get our, I don't know what it's called, try something. It's a corner rounder. It does other things too, but just so it looks finished. That's all. Nothing magic about that. I'm going to get a little bit of glue. Ooh, look at my fancy glue holder. Look at this. My friend just printed this for me today. So, you have a place for your glue dots, your Stampin' seal. He designed it. I made him make it this exact size. So, this is for your fine tip glue, your regular glue. You can put your bone folder over here. You can stand up all your little thingies in the stand up places. There's 8 stand-up places, including your scissors. Look, your tear and tape fits there. Here's what I'm going to have him do, though. Doesn't need to tweak it one tiny bit. I need this to be just a little bit wider. Or another little slot for dimensionals. It's just almost perfect. And when I get it perfect, we will sell them. But not until I get it perfect. But look at the glue dots. They just hang there perfect. Because who can ever find their glue dots, right? So, give us a couple of days, weeks. I don't know. We're going to make it absolutely perfect. And then we'll sell it. Okay. So, right here on the tiny little edge, we're just going to put a little bit of glue. Just put a little bit of glue. Not a lot. Just a little. And then we're going to fold this up to make our envelope. And that's as hard as that is. I will let you know as soon as they are available. Ooh, guess what else? Guess what else? I want everybody to please be excited with me. I know, I'm asking a lot. They have started to design my website. What? My website. They started to design my graphics, and they will get to working on my website. I am so super excited so that I can sell things like that or whatever I want. I can do whatever I want, and I can put my blog on there because I don't even have a blog now because I don't have any place to put it, and who wants to redo all that stuff? So anyway, okay, so this is going to be the front of my card. I know. InkStampLove.com. It's not available yet, so it's not like you need to go look it up because there's nothing there. But that will be my website. InkStampLove.com. Everybody get excited. Okay, so... okay. We're going to use the Dragonfly Garden stamp set. It's so pretty. I love it. And you know what else I love about it? Absolutely love about it? Y'all know. It's got a punch. Sandra digs a punch. Because sometimes... die cuts are just a pain, especially in card class. So, Sandra uses lots of punches in card class. Good thing we have cute ones. Okay, I'm going to make this flat, just so I can stamp on it. So we're going to stamp these flowers over here. And then I think I'm going to stamp them again, because that one's kind of bare. So I'm going to stamp them again over here. Just because I can. And then, what else are we going to stamp? We are going to stamp our... Can I stamp my greeting? I think I'll do that in pink. I'm going to stamp my dragonfly, of course. So I have a strip for my dragonfly. That doesn't look like it's wide enough, but it is. And then I'm going to use, there's this funky little stamp here that is just going to shade in the wings. And I'm going to use Rococo Rose, even though it doesn't say that that's what goes with this. Paper. I'm pretty sure, well, that's what color I'm using. Ooh, let's stamp the sentiment. Okay, so we're going to stamp our little sentiment. I have a strip. Okay, I'll show you why it's a strip. Because we're going to use another punch. Because I love punches. So this little punch right here, is it called the double oval? I'm not even sure. But, see, we're going to punch that out. And we don't waste paper this way. Because we just have a strip. And then I'm going to punch the top out, the layering part, with the top. I am absolutely in love with whoever came up with that idea right there. Because I love a layered oval, but again, with the dies. You know, a punch is so much simpler. So there's our sentiment. Right there. Oh, so everybody will be happy to know that I went to the doctor today Well, I hope you'll be happy to know. I went to my cancer doctor and to go see my oncologist. And you know what? I really do like my oncologist. Always have. She's delightful. I've been cancer-free for 6 years. I was diagnosed 7 years ago. Cancer-free for 6 years. She says, I'm claiming healing for you. She's like, we don't have to do anything else. I'm like, could you please check me? Check my blood. Do whatever that stuff is that you do. So she did. She checked my blood. Just to make sure. Because apparently they can tell from your blood whether or not you have cancer. Who knew? I learned all about cancer. Well, I learned all about my cancer. Apparently there's, even thousands of different kinds of breast cancer. So, yes, I am a breast cancer survivor, if you did not know that. I'm going to make his body gray, because I just don't think it should be white. Okay, so there you go. Thanks. I thought it was pretty happy news. I mean, I didn't, wait, I need some butterflies. Okay. So there's this stamp here that kind of looks like squiggly butterflies. Kind of looks like the children drew it. We're going to use it as a background. I hope it's not too dark. How about if I do it? Is it going to be too dark? Let's see. Oh, I think that's perfect. Like, it's just like a hint. Like, you can almost see them. Maybe darker up here at the top. What do we think? Yeah, maybe we could do dark ones at the top. Yeah, because then we can see them. It's just going to be like a whole field of butterflies. Okay, I hope that's cute. I don't know. That's what I'm going to do. Thanks, Margot, Debbie. I appreciate that. So let's see. We're going to put dimensionals on the back of our Dragonfly. And we are going to get him added to our card. And then just kind of right here more than anywhere else. And then I'm going to add our sentiment. I'd almost forget that word. Put him on there. Let's put him sideways. Okay, so I am going to, so now this is 4 inches across. Now I have here a quarter sheet of cardstock. It's 5.5 by 4 1/4, just 1/4 sheet. Cut it in half, cut it in half. So we're going to add this to make our card, because this is just kind of flimsy. We don't want that. So we're just going to add some Stampin' Seal. Which I love, by the way. I don't know if y'all are enamored with Stampin' Seal, but I am. Let's see if we can get it straight. It should go all the way from the top to the bottom. And just see a little bit of pink on the sides. And then we're going to put a piece in the middle that needs to be trimmed 1/4 inch. So this piece, I'll give you the measurements in a second. I already have these pieces cut over here. So this piece is now 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. And so it's going to go on the inside. Hang on, let's stamp it first. I'm going to stamp some flowers on it before I add it to the card. Because what happens if I mess it up? At least then I only have to get rid of one piece of paper. Perfect. Okay. So, let's get our Stampin' Seal. Add this to the inside of our card. I'm going to put some bling on here because everybody loves bling. So we have the champagne rhinestones today. I think. Oh yeah. Champagne's pretty on there. Here. One more. Okay, there we go. So now we have, well, okay, so we have a card and our envelope that matches. Slides right in. Just like that. Put your label, and a stamp, and off it goes. So, now, I would suggest, well, I don't know, I guess you could write on there if you want. I would suggest a label, but that's me. I don't know that you need one. Here's the other thing that I would do. Right here, and you can prep these and put your tear and tape right there and just get it ready to go. So that way when you're ready to mail it, look, it's COVID free. You can pull that off of there and get it closed. You don't even have to lick it. How about that? Didn't even think about that, but there you go. So there's our card and our envelope that matches. How cool is that? And then on the inside of your card, look at that. You can see the other side. Look, you can see all the starfish. It's okay. All God's creatures, get along. The starfish and the dragonflies. So there you go. And you still have a couple pieces of cardstock left over. You don't even use the whole, or the DSP. You don't even use the whole sheet. So if you needed some accent pieces someplace, there you go. So there you go. I thought that was pretty neato. One more way to use up DSP. Goodness knows, we have plenty of it. Yep, still got plenty. I'm going to have another idea to use a sheet of DSP tomorrow. So, there you go. Card and envelope. Super easy peasy. Thanks for hanging out with me a little bit today. I appreciate you. And thanks for loving on me with my good news. Appreciate you. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Okay? Bye.